From our Center for the Arts studio, this is your AUTV 20 News Break. I'm Anna Belowski. Thanks for tuning in. The 42nd edition of the Maple Rock Jazz Festival will be taking place on St. Patrick's Day, March 17th, inside of Ashland University's Center for the Arts. First, high school area bands will perform in a non-competitive format from 1 to 4:30 p.m. at the Hugo Young Theater and the Elizabeth Pastor Recital Hall. In addition to their performances, the groups will participate in instructional workshops by guest artists. At 7:30 p.m., the Ashland University Jazz Orchestra, accompanied by a few special guests, will take the stage, playing a variety of selections. Tickets for the evening concert will be $10 for adults, $5 for students, and free for Ashland University students with a valid student ID and for high school participants. Tickets are cash only at the door. The Biden administration has approved a massive oil development in northern Alaska, committing the United States to another decades-long crude project. This decision is causing major concern among environmentalists and scientists who warn that a halt to fossil fuel emissions is the only way to stem climate change. ConocoPhillips' Willow project would produce 180,000 barrels of oil a day at its peak, and using that crude would produce at least 263 million tons of greenhouse gas emissions over 30 years. Despite organizations such as the International Energy Agency warning that new investments in oil and drilling must be halted if nations such as the U.S. want to reach their 2050 goal of net zero emissions, the global demand for crude is expected to continue to rise. Silicon Valley Bank, the nation's 16th largest bank, collapsed on Friday, March 10th, triggering a major U.S. governmental intervention to protect the financial system. The largest bank failure since the 2008 crisis has called into question the fate of nearly $175 billion in customer deposits. Following the collapse, the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation immediately took over the Silicon Valley Bank in an effort to protect depositors. Since the bank is FDIC insured, depositors are guaranteed protection of up to $250,000 for each type of account held. The problem is many of the depositors had accounts that well exceeded $250,000, and the FED and the Treasury Department had to take further measures to protect those funds as well. Stay tuned as this story continues to develop. And now for a look at our 5-day weather forecast here in freezing Ashland, Ohio. Today is cloudy with a high of 32 and a low of 20 degrees. Tomorrow will be sunny with a high of 45 and a low of 32. Thursday will be cloudy with a high of 55 and a low of 45 degrees. Friday will be rainy and Saturday will be cloudy with respective highs of 50 and 32 degrees. That is it for your AUTV 20 News Break. Be sure to follow us on social media at AUTV 20. I'm Anna Belowski. Thanks for watching.